Hey, Cookie's excited in today's episode to break down all the changes for you in the Kingdom Arena meta going on right now in CookieRun Kingdom. So appreciate you tuning in. As always, questions or comments throughout the episode, do let me know down below, or feel free to hop on Discord server. Love to hear from you as always, Cookies. Now, timestamps are down there as well, and great ways for us to stay connected. But there are some big changes going on right now, and that is why I want to drop this episode here for you today. I'm at Master 3, Radiant Heroes Season 2. We got about 9 days left, and some pretty impactful things here with the recent events, the crossover, and our lovely new cookie. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So in the ranking system here, I'm about top 30,000. We do have some big changes, and we'll take a look at those here in a second. But the number one impact is that cream unicorn cookie. So we can see that right there, right behind me with the number one player here, Camazon. So nice job there. We'll talk about this here for a second, but I do want to go do a deeper dive on this particular cookie here because it is pretty important. And let's go ahead and take a look. So I got my cream unicorn cookie hanging out here, ready to get buffed and loaded up. We'll definitely have one of those episodes as always. But the biggest thing here in understanding is the ability here. It's got regular healing. Targets will receive a damage reducing buff. It's also got a silence, healing 1.6 of damage per 1% of HP lost, healing 40% of damage, crit damage reduction there at negative 17.5% for 10 seconds, damage reduction minus 5% for 12 seconds, and it stacks for 3 times. This thing is ridiculous, and not surprised that it's having the impact on the meta that we're here to talk about today. So let's go ahead and pop back over here to that competitive Kingdom Arena scene. So when we go into ranking here, here's exactly what we got going on. So we have Cream Unicorn there. We also have a little bit of a shift in terms of what's going on. Most likely this one that you can't see is probably Wildberry. The other piece that it could be is Dark Cacao, but most likely that's going to be the case with Wildberry. Now, we do see the double stack here between Espresso and Vampire, and then we still got Financier Cookie in there as well. So most likely, if it's not Unicorn, Cream Unicorn there, it could still be Cotton in that space. But again, here's what we start to see. We start to see that shift away as well from Wildberry. Now, it's nice to see Caramel Arrow still up here. I do get a lot of questions about that. So it's certainly a viable product here in terms of the meta and the competitiveness. Additionally here, as you can see, we do have a Claire. So this is really the top 10. We can see a lot of these big pieces in terms of focus really being about 6 to 10 cookies there in particular between Financier, Espresso, Cream Unicorn Cookie. Additionally there, we have Vampire, and then also in the ranks, we got Wildberry and our lovely Caramel Arrow. And then last but not least, we do have a Claire in there. So a good healthy number of cookies, most of these at the top really being in the 1.7 million power. Ooh, holy moly, that's a lot. So let's go ahead and we'll look past the top 10 and start to see what else we got going on here. Again, that combo still looking pretty similar. Again, Cream Unicorn Cookie doing a great job in terms of solidifying itself there in the meta. We'll keep going to the top 25, looking pretty similar there. So that is a massive shift in the meta, a massive impact in terms of what we have going on. I've covered some of my attack power in terms of the fast shorts. If you guys and gals check those out, my cookies, I do cover lots of fun teams there as an example, and other places on the channel. So that is what is happening right now in the meta. That's where you want to start to gravitate your team towards and think about that for this season right now when we got 10 days left. Primarily, that is what you want to be running and in order to be competitive. So certainly you can do other things like me. It's working as well, but if you want to get to those higher echelon tiers, something to consider and think about. So Cookies, to pull it all back in, we had some major impacts here with the new drop of Cream Unicorn Cookie, additionally with the Disney crossover event. Super fun. I'd love it. Those pieces. Additionally, a pretty big shift in terms of what I would say major teams and a lot closer, tighter knit as of recently as well, with what we have going on. Again, questions or comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you always. Great ways to stay connected, Cookies. And with that, we'll see you again soon. I love dropping episodes. I love dropping shorts for you. And until next time, Cookies, you stay safe. You take care. Mythras Cookie out. And good luck in the Kingdom Arena out there, and your meta game as always, Cookies. Take care.